Yeah, things have slowly been getting back to normal. I think everybody's super excited that we can play another game. It's been like just weird, just kind of on this pause. Like you be going on a run, you've been playing games, and everything's for no more. Then like the reality kicks in. So it's just good to be back out there. Like we've just been doing a good job of preparing each and every day, no matter what things look like. Just trying to make the most out of it. So.
John?
Hey Darius, wanted to ask you about Shiloh, just his progression, during his career. He came in as a freshman, had a role on the team, and that role expanded last year. But this year, he's kind of stepped into more of a offensive threat. How much have you seen, maybe through his work over the past couple years, has led him to be where he's at today?
Since the moment Shiloh stepped on campus, like we all knew his versatility and skill set on both ends of the floor. And I think he's done a great job of just working at it each and every day. No matter if guys are in here or people see him working out, like he's always pretty much the first one in the gym, if I'm being honest, early in the morning. He's a morning guy. So like we knew it would be, before long, it'll all come out to fruition. And he's just been playing great, playing with confidence, and he's staying within himself as well. Like as far as he doesn't try to do too much. Shiloh is always shallow. No matter what game, who we play, he's always going to do what he does. So I love it. Playing with him, like he makes the game really easy on the offensive floor and defensive end, to be honest.
Jermaine?
Excuse me, hey teammate. First of all, I want to congratulate you on setting the school record for scoring when you're the strongest stirring the drink, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Just got to ask you, how do you feel that the non-conference portion of your schedule has prepared you guys to get off to the start you had in conference play?
I think it was great. Like to go out there and compete with teams to that caliber and go out there and like it just gives us validation as a team. Like as that the work we put in our system, like it works. So I think it was great for us to go out there and compete. Like we had a couple close ones. Even though we lost a couple, I think we did a great job of gaining something out of those losses that ultimately has just kind of kept us growing and preparing us for this conference season because we know how important it is.
Dane?
Darius, what would you say is maybe the part of your game that's grown the most over the last couple of years?
Definitely the defensive end. Like you can't play here at this program if you're like they don't trust you on the defensive end. So you really have to be honest with yourself about the type of defender that you are, and you really have to get in and get that extra work and film and understanding every single aspect of the defensive end, every single coverage, where guys are supposed to be on certain areas of the floor. So I think that's been the biggest area of growth and the biggest thing that I've tried to attack for sure.
Darius, when I talked to you in your senior year at Blue Ridge, you spoke about how you were the go-to guy in Roxborough community, and then had to join a program with so many D1 athletes on there. How much did that help so that coming here to Liberty and growing through the system, when it's time to take over, you can take over and still be that selfless guy that still wants to get guys, good looks, and you don't care, who gets the credit unless, when you get the W.
Blue Ridge was honestly like a turning point for me. I'll always be grateful for that place. It'll always be home to me. And it kind of just like set me up just realizing that the world is bigger than what you think, and like everything's not really evolved around you. Like you honestly have to be openly, and you have to be selfish enough to like be a sponge. Like I think that was the biggest thing, whether that's basketball related or just in life. Like I have so many friends from different places of the world with so many different, cultures, background, practices. And it was amazing to see once I got there. So I think from a basketball standpoint, unifying with other great individuals and so many talented players, like it helped me understand how to play with all of that and when to pick your spots and how to really just buy in for a team and do whatever it needed to be done to win the game. Like I think it was such a family vibe at Blue Ridge that I knew going to college I didn't want anything else but that. So that's also what made me fall in love with this place, because when I would speak to guys like LaVelle, Caleb, and Mayo, when I was in high school, like you could just tell that it was genuine love, and that they had a real family here, and everyone was bought in. So I think once I got here and I seen that, it was just so much easier to fall right in and make any type of sacrifice any given time to make sure that you was putting your best foot forward for the team and that the team was all going to be rowing in the same direction.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I wanted to ask one more. Looking ahead to North Alabama, this is a rematch of last year's ASUN title game. They got a lot of the same guys back. What have you noticed about them that's impressed you? What do you guys need to be prepared for come Thursday?
We respect them very much. They play really hard. They're very scrappy. So, you just got to match that energy. You got to match that level of intensity. And just believe in what we do. Like on both ends of the floor, take care of the ball, be hard to play against, making sure we're getting the best shot possible on offense. So I think the game just comes down to that. But North Alabama, they're very talented, and we definitely do not take them for granted.
I got one. Darius, I was looking at your numbers the last 7 games. I mean, you're just on another planet right now. I mean, you got to feel that way out there. I mean, you shoot around 50% from 3. You missed 1 free throw, I think, in your last 7 games. I mean, just this stretch that you've been on, and I know you credit your teammates for a lot of it, but when you're out there on the court, do you feel like there's anything you can't do right now?
I honestly don't feel like there's anything we can do. Like, nobody scores the ball if nobody's moving or cutting or screening. Like, we all work together. So whether that's me giving the ball up and running really hard and trying to get the defense to shift, or other guys doing the same thing, like when guys are making the game easy for you as far as like your teammates, the reads become simpler, like the game slows down. So I don't think it's easy for anyone out there unless we're working together.